I really just want to help people recreate responsibly and take good care of the outdoor spaces and make sure that they stay looking really beautiful.
Most of the land that I raise our cattle on is owned by Douglas County. It's preserved forever as open space, and there is a grazing program incorporated into that, incorporated into trails for hikers and bikers and horseback riders. And so we commingle, intermingle with the public as we're raising our beef.
Maintaining open spaces, that's huge. This land right here that we're standing on was going to be developed. It was that close to being a lot of houses, and here we are. So kudos to our county for maintaining it, and so here we have more wildlife opportunities at the same time.
We manage property for quality wildlife habitat. That's really the bottom line. The spread of noxious weeds was really a concern to us. And so we started looking at the evolution of the grasslands here. That evolution includes bison grazing. We do our best to mimic historic patterns that bison would use to graze our open space lands, which helps reduce noxious weeds, invigorate native plant communities, and really improve wildlife habitat. It's really a great combination. By using the cattle as a tool to help manage those noxious weeds, we can reduce the amount of chemicals that we spray on the land, which is better for everybody.
Ranchers actually provide a lot of the habitat for wildlife all across the country.
And I would say that ties into people who also love the outdoors. Most people love animals and just seeing nature. I mean, since we've been here, we've seen deer, and there's obviously birds all around, and it's just peaceful and beautiful.
It's a really well-balanced ecosystem here on this property. It's a lot of fun to be a small part of it.
Yeah, that's really cool. And just cool to think about all the different species of animals you can see 30 minutes from Denver, Colorado Springs on both ends, and it just feels like a little oasis out here, honestly. One question for y'all, what would be a couple common misconceptions that people just have from ignorance? I mean, myself included, I'm not an expert in cattle production or anything like that, but what are some things that y'all would just like to tell people or help educate on, because I'm sure there's a lot that I can learn from that end as well.
Cattle grazing is just a real natural part of the ecosystem. Wildfire mitigation, that's a big part, just to get a lot of that undergrowth, a lot of that fuel eaten and taken care of. The invasive noxious weeds have gone way down. We're seeing an increase in grass varieties. We're even sequestering carbon in the soil to a greater degree than we ever have. This experiment, if you will, has been a great success. What we're doing, we're feeding the world. If we can just educate on a very one-to-one basis, and that's just huge for our industry. And we've found that people want to know.
I think it's so important to preserve the outdoors, have these open spaces so people can recreate, we can explore, you can be in nature, and if there's construction and buildings all around, then you can't enjoy the benefits mentally, physically of exploring the outdoors. So it's really cool to just kind of learn more about the program and how it all works and how that benefits ranchers, how it benefits everyone enjoying the outdoors, the open spaces, and just the conservation efforts behind all of that.
And that goes right back to it. You know, if we don't take care of this land, we're out of business. Grass management, animal management, economic management, all those things we have to do right in order to stay in business. Staying in business is sustainability to me.